Morning everyone, it's Nardi and this is the Daily Espresso short shots of big ideas. We're coming live from our beautiful, humble office space that we're probably going to switch out of sometime soon if we move into a co-working space to get a bit more action. But on another, that may be a time, that's another topic. But let's talk about taking a step back for a bigger swing. And I'm using a prop today. This is my beloved Jose Canseco signed handmade baseball bat, which was a surprise one day when my my awesome and amazing and inspiring cousin Emil, who is always throwing comments, and I'm sure he'll jump on, let me know Chris if he does, later on through this, gave to me as a birthday present many years ago, and it was a real surprise when it came through the mail. And this goes back to a bit of an old joke of us and the Ninja Turtles back in the 90s. Taking a step back for a bigger swing. Now that could be used in a number of different contexts. I mean, if you just consider baseball, if you consider boxing, you get more punch, more power when you've got more room to do it in. And sometimes, you know, I was just got off a call with a friend of mine talking about something just like where this topic or you know, where this little saying was coined. So I just made it up about an hour ago. And what we were trying to talk about, or what we're trying to get the message across was about, you know, when you're too involved in what's going on, when you don't give yourself enough room to think, enough room to move, you can't make an impact. You can't move forward. And I think he actually said, well, I've got to take a step back in order to take a step forward, or a couple of steps forward. And I basically said, well, you need to take a step back to make a bigger swing. All right? And that's exactly what it is. If you're limited in space, if you're right up front, you can't do much damage. If I'm right back here, I'm going to smack you for a home run. And that's and that's what I want the message to come across. That's my big idea for everyone today, is sometimes take a step back from what's going on. And you can use that in a number of different ways. If business is getting a bit tough, what I mean by take a step back is think about cutting back on some stuff. Think about looking, you know, potentially you might be working with the wrong people. You might be working with the wrong partners. You might be working with the wrong clients or customers. You might need to take a step back, reassess, take a bigger swing. All right. The same thing applies to being too involved in the managerial process of what's going on. Sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees. Take a step back, reassess, understand what you're doing, have a look at the business, make a bigger swing. Sometimes things are just tough and you got to close the business down. All right, don't let pride get the better of you. Take a step back. You might have to start from scratch. Come back bigger and better. And that's what we want to talk about, taking a step back for a bigger swing. So I want you to take that into consideration. Think about that. Take that on board. If you need to take a step back, take a step back. But when you do, have a big step forward, all right? And create a big swing. So apparently, Emil, thanks for joining, mate. This one's dedicated to you, and you'll see this. And I want you to go back and watch this because it's all about our good friend Jose Canseco and all about taking a step back for a bigger swing. So guys, this is the short shots of big ideas, the Daily Espresso, and I hope this big idea sends one home for you all right? No pun intended. Thanks guys, have a cracking day. Take a step back. We'll see you soon.